Have you ever come back from holidays and thought, oh, mate, I stuffed it? I did not have a good time. What a waste of money. Today, I'm going to give you 5 tips to help you come home with a better attitude. Let's get on with the tips. As I said, we've all done it, or maybe know people who have come home from holidays feeling absolutely shattered and disappointed. And today I want to give you 5 tips, as I said, to help you get home from holidays having had the best experience possible. These are really simple, these tips, but can go a long way to help you have an amazing time. Tip number 1. Don't go in with the expectation that where you are is going to be like you are at home, because it's not. You've gone to a different country. You've paid out all that money to experience the culture. Go with the attitude ready to experience the culture. Find those little hidden gems. Talk to the locals. Maybe even mess up the local language. Hey, I do that all the time. Anyone who's heard my videos and heard me try and say something in another language when I'm not doing it on a regular basis, even when I am doing it on a regular basis, knows I don't get it right. Very rarely do I get it right. But the locals might laugh at me, but it breaks down barriers, and I end up coming out having these memorable moments where I may have been a fool. It helps to build my positive experiences. Tip number 2 is don't overpack. We think that we might need this and we might need that, but when we get to the end of our holiday, we unpack and we might have worn, half of what was in our bags if we overpack. Even last time when I packed light, there were still items in my bag when I got home that had never seen the light of day while I was in Europe and the UK. Yes, you might need a variety of clothes, but you don't need to overpack. And if you run out of stuff, you can always pick up something at a shop, because they have shops wherever you travel usually. The other thing about packing is if you overpack, it makes any change in destination or location really hard work. Phil almost got pickpocketed getting onto a train in Milan because he was struggling to get these big heavy bags up into the train, and this guy actually flicked his hand into his pocket. Phil felt it, smacked him away, and they took off, and then made us push us to get that packing light thing down pat. And it's so much easier. Number 3 goes a bit hand in hand with the packing light thing, is don't pack clothes that you don't usually wear unless it's for a certain season. So often you see people who look, and I've done it before, bought new clothes to go on holidays that aren't really your style or don't suit who you are as a person. You feel uncomfortable that day, you look uncomfortable, and you stick out. If you go to museums or restaurants, or even just go and visit friends or go somewhere nice at home, and you want to feel like that when you go away, wear that sort of clothes. If you dress casually at home, dress casually when you're away. You might want to Google to see if there are any faux pas where you're going and things that you might want to avoid, but on the whole, dress so that you are comfortable. You'll look less like a tourist because you will be comfortable in your own skin, and you will be not standing out because you've dressed inappropriately for where you are. Tip number 4, and I've said it before, take time to do the things you want to do. If you are more of a slow-paced holiday person, make sure that you leave room in your itinerary to chill. You know that is one of the big things on my mantras, I guess, is leave time in your itinerary to chill. We've come home from holidays, we've had an amazing time, but we've come home exhausted because I'd forgotten to leave room in our itinerary to chill. So leave room in your itinerary to chill if you like. If you're a go-getter and you don't want to sit still, don't sit still. But also make sure that along with those must-see sites that you are feeding your interests. The more that you feed your interests while you're away, the better time you're going to have. And tip number 5, one of my favourites in a way, is if you don't want to just get ripped off on all the tourist strips, when you're eating and drinking or even just experiencing the local culture, you don't have to go that far from the tourist centres. You're just a street or two back and you find that the whole environment changes. You're in with the locals. You may even find that the restaurants and cafes and even grocery stores may be a little bit cheaper because one, they're not paying exorbitant rents, but two, they're not looking for the tourist dollar, they're looking to service the local people. And you also get more contact with the local people who are doing what they want to be doing, not necessarily dealing with tourists day in, day out. And as I always say, a smile and a kind word goes a very long way to making someone's day, and it also goes a long way to making your experiences amazing. If you found this helpful today and maybe inspired to just think about how you do your next holiday, why not hit the like button? And if you like what you see on our channel, hit the subscribe button. And if you ring that little bell, you'll be notified of what comes up on a weekly basis. We definitely do 2 uploads a week, on a Tuesday and at the moment on a Thursday. That may change. And then occasionally an extra video might get slipped in along the way. My name's Karen, this is Sapphire Blue Travel. As always, travel brilliantly, have a beautiful day. Why not check out the slides above? There's a playlist and a video recommended for you. Until next time, bye!